Hey everybody, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well and welcome to your weekly forecast reading with Spirit for the week of February 25th to March 2nd. Today I'm going to be channeling some messages to you directly from the spirit realm, directly from your spirit guides, in hopes of giving you some messages of love, of light, of healing, connection, compassion, joy, all those beautiful things, and for something for you to focus on this week with regards to your own intuition, your own spirituality, or your connection to your own guides. So if you want to listen to the entirety of this message, if you feel drawn to listen to the entirety of this message, it's definitely for you. If you feel drawn to skip through parts of the message or pass it by completely, then this message may not be for you. The idea and my intention is always that this message will reach exactly who it needs to when they're fully able and ready to receive these words and these messages, okay? Before we dive into the messages for this week, I just want to remind you, if you are finding value from these readings, whether it's your first time watching or your 10th time watching, to like, to subscribe, to leave a comment. I really appreciate your support and thank you for being here. All right, thank you so much. Let's dive in and see what Spirit would like to share with us for this upcoming week. So I'm getting an animal guide coming in right away. This is the butterfly spirit, okay? There's a very expansive, evolving and sovereign energy about the butterfly spirit as it comes in. And what I'm getting here is it's a lot about the freedom to choose, okay? Understanding and becoming aware even that we have the freedom to choose for ourselves where our energy goes, what we spend it on, who we spend it on, how we spend it, okay? And it's coming in as a reminder for that. So let's see what else. So the next message that I'm getting naturally as a follow-up to that is, well, actually I'm getting an animal guide as well. This is the brown bear again, okay? So brown bear is coming in, but the energy of the brown bear as well is more protective, okay, than it usually is, or usually the meaning that it comes with, okay? So we're getting some protective energy from the brown bear. And then the message after that is about energy leaks, okay? So the third message is about watching for energy leaks, becoming aware of your energy leaks, okay? Sometimes when we're so into our lives, our habits, our routines, our lifestyles, our regular kind of day-to-day schedule, we can sometimes reach a point where we're just doing things so automatically that we're not thinking about whether or not it's affecting us, okay, on an energetic level. And so this week, Spirit is guiding you to just become aware. If you can, pay attention. Set the intention that you want to be aware of where you are spending your energy on someone, on something, or in a way that is not serving you. Okay, so paying attention to where we're putting our energy, how we're spending that energy and putting that energy into, that's not actually in harmony with our soul, with our being, at our core essence, okay? So it's not so much about completely changing everything in your life, but it's more about noticing where your energy is going. And if you can verify whether or not that energy is being spent or used in accordance with what is serving you at a soul level, at a vibrational core, pure energy, if that makes sense. So what is in your truth that's serving you and what's not? And do we have some lifestyle habits or choices or routines or actions that aren't actually vibrating with our truth anymore, that are not actually in alignment with who we are? So just paying attention to those things, okay? This could be like the people that you spend time with. It could be the typical places that you go, environments that you spend time in, lifestyle habits that you have, events that you go to, certain types of daily choices that you make. So it's just about becoming aware, as every choice and decision and action that I take, is this truly in alignment with what is serving me and what brings me joy? Okay, so remember that that butterfly guide coming in right away, talking about and sharing about sovereign choices, right? The ability to expand based on choosing, the knowing, the power of knowing that we have a choice. Okay, so just becoming aware of this theme this week. Okay, let's see what else. So just following up more on this energy of our choosing. Okay, there's also another message here about the noticing how your energy field either expands or contracts based on those choices, those decisions, how you spend your energy, who you spend your energy on, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so hopefully you can understand this. So the idea is more about it being an exercise of paying attention to how you either expand, right? Expand in your energy field of kind of like waking up, something that lights you up, something that feels expansive, something that feels like creative or challenging in a positive way. What makes you lighten up and brighten up? And what makes you feel constricted or confined or limited or small, okay? And if we're really paying attention, they're saying that we can start to identify these things based on the way our energy responds to everything that we're doing in our everyday life, okay? So they're guiding you essentially to pay attention to how your energy either expands or contracts based on the decisions that you make, based on what's asked of you from other people, what's happening in your internal world that makes you expand or contract, what's happening in your external world that makes you expand or extract, okay? Or contract rather, sorry. So that's the idea. It's actually an exercise, okay? So look, just becoming aware, what makes you expand, what makes you contract? And that is going to help you identify like where you're spending your energy in the ways that are aligned with your truth and where you're not. Okay, so hopefully you can understand that exercise. So the first kind of step in this is just becoming aware, and the second step is then watching and observing your energy field. Okay, so you really have to be intentional about this, because again, if we're on autopilot, we're doing things that we always do every day, sometimes it's hard to be aware of that or just observant of that because we're on autopilot. So make the intention to become aware of how you're expanding or contracting in how you spend your energy every day. Okay, that's the message with that. Let's see if there's anything else. So the next message that I'm getting is that Spirit is talking about as well, becoming aware of how we either hold energy. So this is very similar, how we hold energy in our energy field and how we let it go, how we release it, okay? And so what they're saying is that a lot of times we don't recognize where we're holding onto energy because of either trauma or stress or pain or negative experiences or tension or conflict in our everyday lives. And we're not aware of how that is always held in the body or sitting in our energy field. So they're saying, so how can we become aware of that tension, of that conflict in our body? Okay, so some of you may be already aware of somatic work, nervous system regulation, okay, mindfulness practices. So they're asking you, can you also become aware of how you hold on to stress in your body, maybe where you hold on to stress in your body, where you hold on to tension. And then the second half of this is like, what are the most effective methods for you to release that? Okay, what does that look like for you? Because for everybody, it's different. Okay, So for example, I find that water is extremely healing for me. So you'll find me a lot at the beach, swimming in the ocean, or taking several showers a day, because I know that this cleanses and clears my energy field, but it also relaxes me and helps me release tension from my energy body and my energetic field. So what is it for you? How does that look like for you? For some people, that might be movement and exercise. For some people, that might be creative. For some people, that might be organizing. For some people, that might be actual massage or body work. Okay. So we want to look at, we want to pay attention to the contrast between how we store energy in our energy field and how we release it. Okay. So again, this is a lot about observing, watching how we work with energy, and making sure that we don't just take the energy, the currents and the vibrations and the frequencies around us, right? We don't just take on all of that passively. We want to be in control. We want to be in sovereignty of our own energy field and our personal power. So this week is all about becoming aware of those things, okay? So it's about becoming aware, it's observing, it's just being conscientious of all of these things and trying out some exercises and seeing how you can take greater control of your own energy field. Okay, and protect it as well. All right. Wow, those came out so fast again today. Thank you so much, Spirit, for those beautiful messages. That's all that I have for you today. I really hope you understand. I really hope you could follow along. And if it does hit home for you, if it does resonate with you, please do leave me a message. Please do leave a comment. Tell me what you think and how you feel about those messages. I always really love it and appreciate to hear your response. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.